This is Hell's Angel, a featured contract. We have to kill Dr. Laurent, the chief surgeon, and Nails, the pilot, with a scalpel as the motorcyclist on Hokkaido. And this is fairly straightforward to do with no mastery, even though on Hokkaido you start with no items and no loadout. It's really not a problem. If you can start in the morgue, that's a better starting point because we're basically just going to spend the first minute here running to the morgue. So you might as well just do that if you happen to have it unlocked. But you don't really need to. And I'll just show how. Just gonna leave our bedroom, run out into the garden, go a little wide to avoid cameras, and we'll just come on down here. Slide down the pipe into the doctor's little quarters here. And from there we're pretty much set to run into the morgue. The only people we have to worry about are the two doctors near the morgue starting location. I'm probably going to take this a little riskier than I need to. Depends on when you get here. If that guy's walking, you might want to wait and just hold off at a distance there, because he did almost spot me, and that does slow us down a bit. However, that'll show also that really the timing's not that important. If you just wait a second or two, he'll already have turned around and you won't have to worry about that. Come in here, we're going to grab the scalpel, which we need for the kills, and get the motorcyclist disguise. Now this disguise is hostile everywhere on Hokkaido, so we cannot get seen. I recommend crouching there. Again, I was taking a risk there. It helps to break line of sight, but knowing the timing, it wasn't going to be a problem. You also want to avoid that guard, so again, crouch. And as we can see, the pilot is talking to the surgeon. Their conversation is going to trigger the pilot to come down into this room to retrieve some drugs. So we are going to speed things up a bit. Get him down here a little faster. The gardener is one guy you do have to worry a little bit about. Watch him carefully and make sure he can't see or hear anything. And he will come in.
Better get another.
And we'll scalpel him. There's a very small chance that his body could fall on that sleeping guard somehow and wake him up, but it shouldn't normally happen. So we're going to take his disguise. We're going to go up and we're going to wait for the doctor, because we can now lead the doctor down towards the same room. So again, we'll speed this up a little bit. It doesn't take the surgeon that long to come back. It'll be about a minute or so, but you do have to wait around if he's gone in. That's kind of an unfortunate aspect of this contract, is while it is possible to do this much faster, it requires so many shenanigans that it's kind of not really worth it, but this is a fairly straightforward method. Now there is something we have to be aware of once we actually begin luring the surgeon down, and that is that if we change out of the pilot's outfit into the motorcyclist outfit, which we need to get the kill, it can cause some weirdness with the doctor. He may turn around instantly, he may start walking out at high speed, and killing him may wake up the guard for various strange reasons. So to avoid that being a problem, we're going to take a precaution here, and we're not going to kill him and put him into this locker, which would be the obvious way of doing it, and if we didn't have to change disguises, that would be very easy to do. But instead, what we're going to do is let him go all the way over there to the pills. Don't change yet.
Easy does it, Doc.
I'm fine. I can take it.
And then once he does, we're going to change and we're going to get in the locker so that because he's about to just turn right around and leave, just because the script is broken or something, I think. Look around for the gardener. He should be topside. And as soon as the doctor gets on flat ground here, go ahead and kill him. And dump him. This avoids just any problems with that guard potentially waking up or anything like that. We'll just come in here, get the helicopter pilot's disguise back on, and now we can exit by the helicopter. No real problems there. It's just a bit time consuming to do it in this reliable, safe method, but it can be done with no equipment, so there you go. Let's verify our score here. Sure enough, Silent Assassin.